let's check out a few other things then. I think cutscenes we've already seen probably all of. Yeah. But movies, we can try out. Pre-production trailer. Somewhere in the greyness of space. Deblob. Let's get messy. It's so different. It's so crazy. Must have changed a lot. Introducing Blob. War on Color.
The war on color. Victory is ours. We are all united in this glorious moment, as the ghastly nightmare of color has, once and for all, been banished from our lives. I think I speak for all of us when I say, thank you, Inked. Forevermore, our gray and pleasant land.
What? That's great though. There's still a lot of character in earlier times. Inky plays the Blob. Hello. Inky takes off. Also, the music's still going. What's happening? Is this just broken? I think it's just broken. That's a shame. Or maybe it just had no audio put along with it. Ribbon test? Yeah, this is just like no audio tests of things. Wake up, Inky. Attack test. Oh wow, look at this. Development is really cool. What? Rails? Like a grappling test? That's really cool. Slam test. So B was actually like gonna be a slam move or something? Or maybe that was... But they're like... No, we do have a slam though is the thing. But that looked like it was on its own. And that looks like that's all the movies. Now we'll have a look at the gallery and see what we have for doing everything. Blob. Hang on. Making sure I'm not missing stuff. Revolutionaries. Is that... Oh, it's got like different pages. Different points in Blob. Got paint. Oh my goodness. This is really cool. I'm glad I got everything unlocked. Oh my goodness. Revolutionaries. Transform engine? What? That's just... It's so cool. Oh hey, look at that. And then the actual, like, finished ideas that they ended up going with. It's really cool. Oh, hello. Static mission, attention mission success. It, like, has different things. So maybe they weren't gonna, like, always be in the drains, but I like the way it turned out. Like, this is so cool. This is so cool. I'm not gonna stop gushing about this. I don't even know what that is. Oh, but it's so cool, though. Gradients. Oh my goodness. Mac Wazowski. But not. And they were just, like, putting these, like, metal armor things to just keep them in. Which changed quite a lot, by the looks of it. This is so cool. So many different ideas. And very nice art as well. Radians. This is really cool. I don't need to try out the Blob too. Oh, he's so sad. Or he's just normal, I just can't see the top of his eyes. I don't know. Chroma City. Oh, wow. This is really cool. Just different ideas for the levels. Don't get excited. Hang on, like, crop that and then put it over the Game Awards please wrap up sign. Don't get excited. Oh, man. This game has so much character. So much character. Also, where's the music going? Eat Food Diner. Oh yeah, look at that. All colored in. And all colored out. That's like just, this could be a really cool background to just have. Just a whited out world with a water blob. Oh my goodness. Things really... They had so many ideas. It's so cool. Also, that's pretty good as well. For the statue that changed. I love, like, the way that they use, like, the different themes of, like, instruments and plants and, like, animals, fish, and just all sorts of different things to represent different themes of the levels. And the things that you transform. This is so good. Oh yeah. Also, like, the single paint tanks. That's cool. They really like the rockets and space stuff, which is cool. And the roads and houses and... This is like... I'm not gonna stop gushing, you can't stop me. Oh hey, balloons! Everybody happy. Also like the parks, which had to use the transform engines on. Which is cool. So the balloons are nice touch. Major landmarks. The tank depot. Can't tell what this one is. Might be an unused one. There's a lot of unused ideas in this, which is really cool. But there's that radar dish. Whoa. Whoa. The lighthouse. The, what's it called? Ministry of Ink, but it's like a DJ, what's it called? I don't know what it's called. Yeah, I really don't know. Oh, Ministry of Ink. And then the disco ball, like, hypnotism, like, set. I don't know, I can't remember what it was actually called. That machine that we turned into a disco there. That's the end of that. Inkies. I really like the Inkies as well. Just ignore the fact that they look a lot like minions. You can never unsee it. But yeah, they're really cool, and they've got, like, different characters, which is really cool, and they work so well as enemies, with the different variations. Oh my goodness, the paint bots. Spray one. Ooh, this one's a good one. Inky's Lair. different levels of soldiers. Different weapons? There's like so much potential. Also, this one's a good one. Security guard. The lab. The lab was such a cool cutscene as well. With them like trying to do different things to figure out how the blob works. Style. The style was also really cool with like the different things. But like it's changed so much. There's so much concept art in this, which is really cool. I think we got the best like end result though. It's really well done. The artist for this game did a really good job. Incredible. Incredible. Like how they use like the objects like in the levels. Level themes. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a really good one. More polished concept art. These are all really cool though. And they could have like different like mixes of them as well. Have them shuffle around a bit. Minor landmarks. Oh, this is really cool as well. Just like different comic like representations of the Irish. Oh, those like the billboards. Oh, that's really cool. Get to see all the different variations. Because they're probably like tied to specific things, maybe? Or maybe it's specific themes? I'm not sure. Or it might just be random. Which will also be cool. The shame I can't hide these arrows, but it's fine. We still see what we need to see. That's cool. I didn't stop to look at the billboards enough. Clearly. Because this is really cool. That's a good contrast of things, as well as that one as well. Vehicles, last one. Hello, helicopter. Ink bike. Jet bike. Tank. Oh, going too fast. The ship. The ships were really cool as well. Final boss. That's epic. I like how it went to space as well. The ink tank truck thing. I'm glad that they gave us the ability to just go invincible with that. But that should be all of that then. We still have free paint, which I'm probably not going to do because we don't need to. It's just like the same levels again, just without a time limit. Also, there's no thing in the middle. I guess that's not an option. It kind of makes sense because that one's like just like go fast, kind of. It's very focused, and you can't go back in it after a certain point, which makes sense why it's not here then for free paint. The only other thing I'd like to briefly brush on is the Blob Party, the multiplayer mode. Just gonna go with 2 players at the moment. I can't really do more than that. We choose colors, which is actually pretty cool. Go maybe green. I don't know. Or purple. Purple's good. Oh, first player has to do that. I mean, you get your pick of color, which is cool. But then we have all these different levels. Oh, and we've got like races and other things. I'm gonna have to try these out, actually. Oh no. Streets. Blob race. Blob on the run. Well, this one's just a paint battle because it's got the paint match icon. The multiple blobs. Why is it making me pick again? I don't know. That's fine. I don't know what I did to make it go out of that. Anyway. Paint as many buildings as you can. Pretty simple enough. Oh my goodness, the split screen is strange for this. But yeah, it's pretty much what it says. You just paint, and the person with the most painted buildings wins, I guess. Or possibly it's based on points, which I'm not sure about. I guess I can find out if I switch. Also, I think the paint bots are whatever color you are. which works cool. Also, why is this controller insane? Let me unplug that nunchuck, put it back in. There we go. So if I get enough points, take the lead. That makes sense. It also gives us a good chance to like see the purple paint bot, which is really cool. I guess this means that the other one's actually visible as well, which would be actually cool to look at. Also, holding down the D-pad just made a shield for me, but I can only hold the shield as long as I have points. Interesting, so we can actually probably attack each other as the thing. Can I first person look at this? I don't think so. I think it's locked. I can like maneuver the camera a little bit. But yeah, we can actually see the different paint bot. Of course it's my color on this screen. Can I actually attack the other player? No. I don't know what the shield is for then. But that's interesting. Also, looks like the matches are pretty short, which is cool. Means you can get to more other stuff faster, probably. Don't have to spend too long on matches. Also, there are a lot of traps still. What happens if we die? I think we get a point penalty? Look like it. But there's like still plenty of other things. Also, there's a large purple paint bot as well. On the spikes, of course. But like, you never see these colors normally. For these. Which just makes it really cool to see. Oh, and you can definitely steal points from the other player if you paint their stuff, which is cool. It'd actually be like really cool to actually try this out without actual people, because I've never actually had an opportunity to do that, really. I'm guessing that the billboard's actually worth a fair bit as well. Oh, holding B actually does the shield better than holding down. Yeah, billboards are worth 500 still. So it's the same rules as the main game. Yeah, that's really cool. It might be struggling a little bit with like multiple perspectives and players though. Based on this loading screen taking a while. Did it crash? I have to press buttons to get out of there. That's a bit weird. But it might just be because... I don't know. Two players. Let me do... green and orange. Streets, Blob on the run? I don't know what the modes are, so I'm going to try it out. Also, we can paint in different colors in here as well. I think? Yeah, let's go! So, Blob on the run. Oh, it means the person with the most paint points gets to paint? Or something? Also, let me look at these paint bots quickly. The green ones are a bit strange because they're quite bright. But again, they weren't designed for this particular mode. They're only supposed to be the primary colors throughout the whole of the main game. I wonder if they have the different paint bot colors in the... what's it called there? The second game. Also, whoever has the paint gets to paint. Not who has the most points, it's the person who actually has the thing currently. Let me just position that. Just to have a better look at it. Oh, we can't even pick up points. This is a cool version of this though. So if I hit you, I get the paint power. Oh, and I kill you apparently. That's actually another cool way to have this mode work out as well. Just like have somebody be in control and have to fight for whoever's currently able to do stuff. Yeah, that's definitely really cool. It's also cool to see the different paint bots as well. Let me see if I can get a better angle on this one. I don't think I can because I'm too big. Oh, I also can't like see the different ones on this one at the same time because of the way I have to swap between them. Do I have to be a certain size to take over the points, or can I just like destroy? I can see the paint bot of the other person like this though. But yeah, that's really cool. It does look like it gives you like a good number of paint points to start off as well, when you switch over and get back in control. Man, this orange looks really nice. I always like the look of the paint bots in the regular game, so seeing these different colors is actually really cool for this as well. Just wish I could zoom in or something. I really hope we just get more Blob in our life. It's really good. Really fun. Oh man, he's dead. Also, I had the actual screen this time, so we can actually see what that looks like. Blob race. Also, it'd be cool if it had teal in the game, because that would be a cool addition. Even if it was just for battle mode. So what's race? Oh, we actually have like a set goal. We just gotta be the person who have the most of the set goal colored in. Or maybe like each thing can only be painted once. Let me double check this. Can I sabotage? No, once it's painted, it's painted. So you gotta go fast in this mode. And not let the other player get stuff, although it looks like we have different targets as well. Possibly, because that stuff down there wasn't flashing. Which one am I looking at currently? This one back here. So yeah, we have the same targets. You just gotta race for them. That's fascinating. Like that's a really good game design. And this, I don't know how much this multiplayer mode has been played. This game's also on different consoles as well, so I wonder how well it works for that as well. How much it's been played or anything. Also, I can paint this. I didn't realize that. It was black, so I didn't really think I could. Oh, I can steal their color. I can steal their paint. That's good to know. So that's one reason you might want a shield, is so you don't lose your paint color. And have to go find some more. Unfortunately, there's no compass in this mode, though. You have to actually just find things on your own, otherwise it doesn't work. Also, there's a big thing here. I wonder if that's actually paintable at some point. There we go. Let's also try out brown. Go to the sewers. This one, I believe, is actually quite an interesting one. So in the sewers level, I mean, we can do things as we normally would. We can also, like, get the brown from the paint bots this time around, which is cool. It's a really odd color to see, though, for this. But a welcome one. But there's this switch here in the middle, which makes ink rise up. I don't think it unpaints anything, but it will make it possible for the other players to accidentally get inked by it. Let me just like paint those quickly and see what happens if I slam this. Yeah, it doesn't look like it unpaints anything, which is good. It'd be cool though if you had a whole level where like everyone only gets whatever's left at the end, because everything gets unpainted by something. Also, there's points just like lying around down here. That's interesting. So because it's points based, it means you can just get like 3 points quickly if you know where they are. And just like get a really good lead. They're worth thousands, so they're worth like 10 buildings. Except it looks like in this there's buildings that are worth more, possibly. Still really cool. Just gonna get a better look at this paint bot here. This is probably the closest, best like look at one I've had so far, so... I just really like the way that they look. Like, they have a good glow to them, but they also like very vibrant colors. Also, Brown has so many points because of getting all of those things down there. Plus a few buildings. Which I can paint away so I can get some points back. But like, getting those big ones is really good. Can I paint this? Yeah, you can't just paint the big ones. Also, that's worth a lot of points. So you have to like really know your targets when playing against somebody else. Gotta really fight for those early points that you can only pick up once. And then go for big stuff. Just took the lead. Although I wasn't playing the whole time, so it would have been a more closer competition if both players were going at the same time. But you can make a comeback if they just go for all the points, so... And it looks like they have all the different, like, ones as well, but you have to actually unlock these different versions of each level. And it looks like this one actually has to be unlocked just in general. Colosseum. Except I don't know if that's the right spelling, I don't know. This is a very interesting level. Also, I see those points. How do I get them? I have to be good at the game. Good thing I've played the whole thing. Got it. But there's like a whole bunch up there. And then there's a water down here which we can refill on points on. So it really helps if you're playing multiplayer to actually have played the game before, because then you actually know what you're doing. I feel like it's probably a rare thing for like multiple people who've played the game to like be at the same place, but maybe if you like live in the same house or something, it's probably the easiest way to find somebody else who's actually played this before and knows what they're doing, in order to have battles with them. It'd also be cool to just like chill with the other player. Just paint your own areas. And this is also kind of like proof of concept for multiplayer, I guess, in like the story mode. If they ever want to do that. And if they haven't already done that in deblob 2, I don't know. I really have to go find out, won't I? You really can't get back up unless you use these cannons. Which is cool. Also, like, doing multiple players at the same time as myself is quite interesting. So can't paint those. That's weird. Imagine being so good at this game, though you could play 2 players at the same time. That'd be crazy. So I'm noticing this ledge down here, which might be a good spot to just, like, go across. And just get all the side buildings. Also, I'm about to run out of time. Yellow's gonna win because I was taking so long just hanging around. No! Oh well. Feels like this also needs like a random button for colors. Possibly. Just so you don't have to pick it every time we want to change colors. Blob race, paint match. Oh, hang on, that's a new one. Tower. This is the last level as well. Ah, and we didn't have any extra modes for it either. But it looks cool. I don't think you can unlock anything by playing these, probably. But, like, it's a really cool mode. There's a whole bunch of things around. Oh my goodness. This is really cool. How much are these worth? 600. Points on top are probably worth getting as well, but I missed it. That might be just like harder to do. It is a little bit laggy, because it's having to do multiple characters. It's like barely noticeable though. It's barely noticeable. Can I please target the thing? There we go. Also, what's the switch up here do? Because that looks like a danger switch. Oh, it floods everything with water. That's an interesting one. But it probably makes it easier to get these things on top of these as well. So if you want to get the points right away, you want to get the switch at the top and then swim to like 2 or 3 maybe. It depends on how many players you probably have in. Because if I do that, you could also like team up with another player probably. Yeah, that makes it possible to get like 2 at once, pretty much. It does make it harder to wash the area down below though, or paint the area down below though, so it might be a good play to grab that while other people are trying to do things. But at the same time, while you're doing that, you can't really do much anyway. But you can hold the tower, so. I still think this would be a really cool, like, combination with Splatoon 4. I think they also got rid of the spikes by hitting that switch as well, which is kind of good for me. Means you can get the outer areas while your opponent's getting flooded. Gotta also remember that any minus to them is a plus. Oh, yeah. Minus to them is a good for you. I need paint. Make a huge difference by just like stealing their points. And I'm already in the lead again, yeah. Stealing points is a good play. As it turns out, I'm gonna steal this though and get the win. Playing against myself is actually kind of enjoyable, as it turns out. Can't... Oh my goodness, I'm flying! I'm falling! I'm dying. Anyway, I think that is all the levels though. Yeah. There's only one variant of the tower, which is interesting. It doesn't really need much more different though, because there's not many things to paint. It's just a good quick level, so... But there we go. That is everything in the Blob. So I hope you've enjoyed that, because I really enjoyed that. So that is it. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.